right on the floor, and the ref didn't stop play.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, too.
What does it mean to be a crusher? It means the best way to predict your future is to create it. It means worthwhile rewards never come for free. Circumstances can never become an excuse. I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. For we live by faith, not sight.
How you guys doing?
At Bishop McCort Catholic High School. Witness the difference.
Good evening and welcome to the Crushers Sports Network. We are streaming from the Bradley Center on the campus of Bishop McCort Catholic High School. This evening's Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference boys basketball game features the visiting team, the Bedford Bison, versus the home team, our Bishop McCort Crushers. Bringing you tonight's action, yours truly, Ralph DeMarco, along with Jeannie Feathers, and our stream producer, Ian Lipinski. Welcome. It's Mini-thon night. It's Be Kind night.
Mini-thon night.
And Jeannie, the dream team, the stream team, we're back at it, Jeannie.
Back at it. I feel like we haven't been together for a while, Ralph.
Well, we haven't, but that hasn't diminished our positive feelings for one another.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder or something like that, Jeannie, does it not?
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Jeannie, we're winding down. There are 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter of the junior varsity basketball game. Right now, the Crushers are up 29-22, and whenever this game is over, Coach Fowl will have his last-minute chat with the varsity players, and they'll come up, and then we'll have Coach Fowl on our Coach's Corner talking about his keys to the game this evening. And how about a little shout out to that young lady, Jeannie?
Sunshine Jill. Sunshine Jill is actually at Chestnut Ridge. Her daughter plays for our varsity girls basketball team. So she is there rooting on those girls. She's going to be sending us updates from that game so that we can pass along the score to that. So that should be a really good game. So we're excited for that. And for our viewers, this is like an added bonus because they get to see a little of the JV game, a little of the varsity game. That's a bonus.
I'm with you, Jeannie. I get you.
And this has been we were behind for most of this game, and this fourth quarter they've really come alive, and we're now at 29-23 and hoping to take this home. 3.5 minutes left to go.
Well, I will tell you this, Jeannie. Our boys basketball team. We're going to talk about this during the stream, but our boys basketball team has been showing some real improvement, just getting better fundamentally, getting a big win against Chestnut Ridge, and now they got an opportunity to, and in the big scheme of things, you got to remember that Bedford being a 3A basketball team and our boys are 1A, those are big points in district standings. Now, keep in mind that Bishop McCort's a District 6 team, and Bedford is a District 5 team, but the points still count. What doesn't matter what district you're in. Bedford being in the LHAC, that's a big part of the conference. And Bedford has shown well over the years in all sports. So even though their record is not that good this evening, I would imagine that they're going to give us a battle here on our home floor at the Bradley Center.
And Ralph, you talk about how our boys basketball program is showing such improvement in the and techniques and the style of play. And what really impresses me, not only with our varsity boys, but I look towards the future. And our junior high program, both seventh and eighth grade the junior high programs both won both games this
Afternoon.
look at you reading those scores. We had the boys junior high versus Westmont. McCort won 40-23. Boys versus
That was
junior
the
high.
second
The
game.
second game is 32-29. Bishop McCort.
Now,
That's good.
Jeannie, you enlightened me to something along the way, and a little shout out to Mr. Denhart, who is the boys junior high basketball coach. They're undefeated. They're 9-0 right now. Be joining us at halftime, our guidance counselor here at Bishop McCort, and he's going to be talking about Be Kind Night and Mini-Thon Night and what's happening with all that. You see a lot of green shirts in the building with Be Kind on it, and Mr. Denhart will be filling us all in on what's happening with that.
Mr. Denhart is one of our administration, our guidance counselor, our student counselor, and he is our coach for the junior high teams. He is also the moderator for the mini-thon, which will be happening, which is what these Be Kind and this mini-thon night is actually raising money for. He'll talk to you a little bit about that, but it's a great program, and we'll be real anxious to hear more about what that goes to and how these kids really make it happen.
Well, Jeannie, we're jumping around our script a little bit here this evening, and I'd like to go to review both of these basketball teams' record. Before we do that, Jeannie, you had an interesting point today. They're the Bedford Bison, not the Bisons. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, they're not the mices; they're mice. So you know what I mean? It's just, but I did look it up because I wanted to be sure, and it seemed like Bisons was correct very early in the 1900s, if you can believe it. And then sometime during time, it just became Bison. And I went on to the Bedford area high school school district website and looked at their shop to figure out how they had their clothes and everything, and it was Bedford Bison. I wanted to be sure. I never want to be wrong grammatically, Ralph.
I'm with you. I hear you here on the Crusher Sport Network. The Dream Team, the Stream Team. Hey, Jeannie, well, we have some opportunity here. Right now, the end of the JV game, there are 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, left in the game. Our Crushers are up 31-23, and you're going to get a chance to watch that. But while we have this opportunity, we're going to review both teams' records, Jeannie.
Okay, great.
Our Bishop McCort boys come in. They are 7-6 overall, and they won the United Tip-Off tournament, and it's been an up and down season, but they started to get things turned around at the Wimber Rotary tournament on December 28th. They actually won 63-33 over Everett. And then they've won actually 4 of their last 5. The only loss in there was to Central right here at the Bradley Center. Their last 2 games, they've beaten Somerset 75-37, and they beat Chestnut Ridge, which was, to be honest with you, Jeannie, I was shocked. Mr. DeFazio's feeding me the scores. I'm at home, okay? That is just a huge win for our boys basketball team to take them 7-6 overall with 9 games left in the season. So that's good stuff. And Jeannie, while I'm thinking about it, before we get to Bedford's record, anything you got to pass on, sponsors, anything like that?
Absolutely. We're going to talk a little bit about our corporate sponsors. Our corporate sponsors are Dr. John P. Walker Family Dentistry, Laurel Auto Group, and Harris Smith Foundation, HF Lens Company, Allegheny Orthodontic Associates, Martella's Pharmacy, McEnany Brothers, Metz Culinary Services, Nico's Restaurant, WJAC TV, Ameriserve Financial, Cambria Roofing and Remodeling.
Well, Jeannie, We are very fortunate to have all those businesses and individuals who support Bishop McCort Catholic High School, and we appreciate you having that list available for us.
I always have my sponsor list, Ralph.
Well, Jeannie, going back now to Bedford. Bedford brings a 3-10 record into this game. Their last game, they played Everett and beat them 74-42, and of course, our Crushers beat Everett over the holidays at the Wimber Rotary Tournament, 63-33. So, when you start comparing scores and you start looking at their scores, for example, the Central Cambria game. Bedford lost to Central Cambria 64-50, and our guys beat them 64-46. And we could go on and on and on comparing scores, but at the same time, the comparative scores are a little closer than you think. And even though Bedford brings a 3-10 record into this, I don't think it's just going to be a walkover. I don't think it's just going to be an easy win.
No. And you know what? That's the wonderful thing about high school sports. Any given day or night, every team's going to fight for what they will. So the unexpected could happen, or it can be expected. It just goes with the night. And I'm excited for the game tonight. I think we have a good chance. That our boys have been playing well. They're playing as a good team. So, I have high expectations, Ralph.
Well, Jeannie, I have the standings in the LHAC. And for our fans, there is an East section and a West section. And in the East section, Bishop Guilfoyle leads the East section. They're 7-0, followed by Central Martinsburg 6-1, followed by Hollidaysburg 6-1, Huntington 4-1, Tyrone 4-1. And I'm going to go to the West section now. Greater Johnstown is 9-0, Westmont is 7-1, Chestnut Ridge 5-2, Forest Hills 5-3, Central Cambria, Bishop Carroll. Then you get to the Crushers. In the league, we're 3-4, even though we're 7-6 overall. And we're just to give you some idea about like where girls basketball is at in the LHAC. In the West section, our girls are leading that section with a 7-0 record, followed by Forest Hills at 7-1 and Westmont 7-1. When you bounce to the East section, it's Bishop Guilfoyle 7-0, Hollidaysburg 8-0, Huntington 3-1, Belwood-Ann is 6-2. Now that's the girls. Now for our Crusher fans out there, the top 4 teams will go to the LHAC playoffs, Jeannie, and the semifinals are February 15th, and the higher seed will host. So number 1 in the East will host number 2 in the West, and number 1 in the West will host number 2 in the East. And the higher seed will host those games. The finals are February 17th at the Mount, and it's the same situation for the boys as it is for the girls. Now, our boys have an uphill battle to get into those playoffs, Jeannie, but our girls are in the driver's seat.
Oh, yeah, they've been playing. They play so well together. So they play like a real team. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like everybody knows their position. Everybody does their job, and they really work well together. So it's an exciting time.
And just for our fans in the District 6 standings, our girls are 2A in District 6. They're 13-0, and right now they're standing in first place, and right behind them is Portage at 14-1. And then if you take a look at District 6 boys basketball, Jeannie, we are 1A, and Conemaugh Valley is first, Williamsburg is second, Juniata Valley is third, and Bishop McCort is fourth. And if we would hold on to that spot, we would host a game. But we all know that these LHAC standings and district standings can change overnight.
Yeah, they sure can. Just to update everyone, the JV game has finally ended. 35-26, our Bishop McCort Crushers take that one home.
Well, and to give our fans some perspective on Bedford, they're in PIAA District 5, and even with a 2-10 record, they're in second place because there are only 2 AAA teams in District 5, Perry High School and Westinghouse, Brookville, and Monteau High School. Those are District 8 and District 9 teams. They round that out. So that gives you a little idea where Bedford's at and what their situation is as far as standings and the potential to get in the playoffs. And
Ralph, and I may have missed you may have brought this up, but I know on Friday we have a doubleheader in Tyrone. with the girls than the boys basketball game. What are the stats for the Tyrone team? And you may have said it, and I'm
Well,
sorry.
Tyrone right now is in the East, and they're 4-1 in the league. Okay, that's boys basketball.
Mhm.
And in girls basketball, Tyrone is also in the East, and they're 0-5. And I believe that doubleheader, the girls will play at 6, followed by the boys at Tyrone
Yeah.
on Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so we kind of got the standings and all that good stuff out of the way, Jeannie. Anything else you got to share?
I think we've said it all, Ralph. In fact,
So
what else? What are you gonna talk
is the
about?
stream over?
I know, right? That's all right. That's all right. We
Oh.
still have a lot of things to say. Let me go through a couple of our sponsors again while we're waiting for Coach Fowl to come to us. Game Day Apparel, Brett Insurance Company, McElwain Bus and Charter, Beauty Lawn, Joey Dell's 2001 Catering, Burho Federal Credit Union, Modern Art and Plate Glass, Westwood Floral and Gifts, Footsteps Psychological Services, David J. Weaver Esquire, Capri Restaurant in Westmont.
Well, Jeannie, as we said, the JV boys got a victory 35-26 over Bedford, and we're waiting for the boys to take the floor, and then Coach Fowl will come over, and we'll have the coach's corner with Coach Fowl. A couple of key guys, when you're watching the stream, a couple key guys for Bedford that you really want to keep an eye on. Quincy Swaim, he is number 2. And he's a junior shooting guard. He's 5'10", and he averages 10.1 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game, and 2 steals per game. And then Jacob Wilson is the leading scorer for Bedford with 15.1 points per game. So those are 2 guys.
And that Swaim name, you hear that a lot coming out of Bedford.
I'm very, very good friends with their dad, Coach Swaim. We talked before the game. Great guy, and old-fashioned discipline at his house, Jeannie. You can bet your life on that one.
Definitely some athletes in that family.
There's no doubt about that. I always kid them that they got all their athletic ability and smarts from mom.
Well, looks like we got our guest with us. Are you there?
I'm here. Hey, guys, thanks for having me on.
Well, joining the Dream Team, the Stream Team, is Coach Fowl on the coach's corner. Coach Fowl is the assistant to the principal. He's been the head basketball coach for the last 4 years. This is his 5th year. He's got him in the playoffs in District 6 every year, and he's also the head baseball coach, 2012 state champions. And Coach, welcome to the Dream. Welcome to the Stream.
It's good to be back. Thanks for doing the game tonight. It's a big game here. Kids are really excited. They're an emotional evening. They're playing for a classmate tonight, and we're looking forward to another Laurel Highlands game at home, and hoping that we can stay on a roll here.
Well, Coach, I realize that from a coach's perspective, you always worry about the next game. But, it was kind of up and down season. But in our last 5 games, we're 4-5 with our only loss coming to Central. A big win over Chestnut Ridge. Can you talk about that stretch a little bit, Coach?
We were just playing more consistently on defense and being more patient and playing our strengths on offense. Like I said, you're right. We did go down. We had a huge win Thursday night at Chestnut Ridge, but we got to come back tonight and answer, because in this conference, throw the records out the door. If you don't come ready to play, you're not going to win.
Well, we were comparing scores because we're fans, Coach,
sure.
Okay? And when you compare the scores, they're on paper a little bit better than a 3-10 basketball team.
There's no doubt. They lost some tight games. They've played people hard down to the wire. They're a really scrappy group. We're going to have to come and play. This, it's like anything else in this conference. I don't care what their record is. These kids can play. They've had some success over the last few years. They played on winning teams in multiple sports. So, we got to be ready to go.
Well, Coach, so what are the keys to the game tonight?
I think, our staff feels like the key to tonight's game is tempo. We need to control the tempo of the game. We need to push the ball up the floor. They vary between man and zone, but we don't want to allow them to slow the game down. But we feel like we're a little bit deeper than they are, so we want to play a little bit more up tempo and get up and down the floor.
Coach, two guys that stuck out to me for Bedford is Jacob Wilson, averaging 15 points a game, and Quincy Swaim. He seems to be all over the floor. 10 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 3 steals a game. Are those guys that you are concerned about?
Absolutely. Wilson's their top scorer. And he's been fairly consistent for them throughout the year. So we'll see what we can do against them tonight. We're gonna Brock Beppler is gonna start out on him, and he's been playing some outstanding defense for us. And Swaim's a great athlete, and he sort of makes them go. He brings a lot of energy to them, and like you said, he scraps. He scores points. He gets steals. He's on the boards. So those are definitely two guys to be concerned about. For us defensively.
Well, Coach, we thank you for joining us on the Coach's Corner, and we wish you all the best of luck, and we'll be rooting for you right over here, right across the way.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Take care. And there you have it. The keys to the game from Coach Fowl: control tempo. We want to have an up-tempo basketball game, and we don't want them to get it. We don't want to get in the half-court game. So some good stuff right there from Coach Fowl. Well, Jeannie, I believe that takes us to the keys to the game from the Bedford head coach. And we want to thank the Bedford athletic director, Brett Smith, and their head coach,
Peter Bordy?
Yeah, Peter Bordy, the head coach. And I chatted with him yesterday and talked to him. And these are his keys to the game, Jeannie, the head coach at Bedford. They're a smallish team. Now, they have a couple kids that are 6'1", 6'2", but generally speaking, they don't have a lot of height. So they attack the boards offensively and defensively. He says they got to attack the boards and they got to rebound. They got to keep the turnovers to a minimum, especially live ball turnovers. And what he means by that is, that loose ball on the floor, they don't want that turned into a fast break basket going the other way. And they got to make shots. Scoring points has been an issue for them, and they got to make shots. And we want to thank Coach for giving us that information. And, Jeannie, that takes me to you. What are your keys to the game, Jeannie?
Well, I would say, as always, I really think that coming out strong is something you have to do. You have to set the pace. And, Coach Fowl talked about maintaining the pace throughout the game, and I think that that's very important. But you have to come out of the locker room and command the game from the beginning, and you set the pace. You don't let another team set your pace. And I think that we have to be aggressive. These guys may not have the height, but it sure looks by the stats that they're scrappers. So,
and even my experience with the Bedford Bison is that even when their record isn't outstanding, they always compete.
They give it all. They give it their all. They're a good athletic school. I mean, they every sport they work very, very hard till the very end. So we can't let up. We have to come out strong. We have to maintain that strength throughout the game, because we let them get too far ahead. It's going to be hard to come back. So we need to lead.
And Jeannie, I think you hit the nail right on the head, and you said exactly what Coach Fowl said. Control tempo. That's something we're going to look at through the course of the game. But how about Ralph's keys to the game?
All right, Ralph,
obviously, when you win 4 out of 5, you're doing something right. And they are fundamentally sound. They are improving fundamentally. And they got to keep doing that. You don't want to just win the game tonight. You want to win it with the idea that we passed the ball well. We played good defense. We shot the ball well. So we have to continue to improve fundamentally and, of course, win. And know where Swaim and Wilson are at all the time so that they cannot take control of the basketball game. And, Jeannie, I think that might take us to our sportsmanship prayer.
You know what? Before we go there, Ralph, I have one thing. I just heard from Sunshine Jill. Okay. As I said, she's at Chestnut Ridge at our girls' game. The JV girls won 48-23. So the JV girls won 48-23 in Chestnut Ridge.
And, while we're talking about that, Jeannie, our girls' junior high basketball team was also at Chestnut Ridge, and they won 38-31. So it's kind of up to these two varsity teams to keep the winning going. The boys here at McCort and the girls over at Chestnut Ridge. Also yesterday, Jeannie, our middle school ice hockey team beat Hollidaysburg 8-7. So give a shout out to all those teams.
Absolutely. Well, as we start, before we start the game, as we do with before we start anything here at Bishop McCort, we start with a prayer. So if we could take a moment and start with the sportsmanship prayer. Strong and faithful God, the giver of the fullness of life, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and all gathered here. Keep these young people safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the
Amen.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Well, Jeannie, for our listeners, we don't call every play because we know you get to look at it, okay? We try not to. The show is the game. All we want to do is help you along and understand some things that are going on McCort and enjoy the game from our perspective as well. Now, Bedford will be in all blue and the Crushers will be in all white, and Bedford will have white trim and the Crushers will have gold and red trim on their uniforms. And we always tell you, if you see something or something you hear that we say, if you have suggestions, we are open to that. You know, and we like a pat in the back once in a while too, Jeannie, but we're also open to constructive criticism.
Hey, constructive criticism.
Keep it in its perspective, right?
That's right. That's right. Um, we're going to get, as soon as this, we have 5 minutes left for warm-ups. Then we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner. I do the Pledge of Allegiance too, Ralph.
God
I'm all
bless you.
about it.
God bless
But
you.
anyway, well, they'll start with the national anthem, and we will go quiet again for that so that we can honor our country. Yeah, it's great to be back in the Bradley Center.
And just for our listeners, the national anthem and starting lineups and announcements, we kind of back away, and so just kind of take it all in, and we'll go quiet for the national anthem because we want to respect our great country, the United States of America, and we want to give a shout out to all those protecting and serving us,
Right.
whether it's locally, nationally, internationally. We thank you and God bless you, and we love you, and please be safe out there.
You got it.
Our officials for tonight's game are Jason Worrell, Wes Miles, and George Fagora. And we wish them the best and hope that they have a great game as well.
You know, I want to do a quick shout out to the guys behind the scoreboard. We have Mr. Michael Schellhammer, who is going to be running the clock for this game, and Mr. Brett Riemann, who will be doing our scores keeping, our statistician for the game.
And some other thank yous to people that help us out. Mike Bako, the athletic director here at McCort, and of course, Coach Fowl, Tom Smith, our principal, John DeFazio, who takes care of our websites and keeps us on top of what's happening score-wise. And, of course, Tim Hornick and Mary Luna, because anytime you ask them to do something, they help you get it done, and we appreciate that.
I don't know about you, Ralph, but they play this music before the games. First off, I don't understand one thing they're saying. Maybe that's a good thing, huh?
You know, Jeannie, I have to, whenever I was in charge of the music back in the day as a young athletic director, okay, I would play every song from the 60s and 70s, the Four Tops, Build Me Up Buttercup, and I mean,
people loved it.
And you know what? All of the people who were in my peer group and older than me thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. So maybe we should play some oldies one day.
I think the basketball team dictates what music they want to warm up to, but then I believe that one of our parents commands the music afterwards. At least I'm hoping so.
Well, you know, with a win tonight, Coach Fowl will pick his crusher of the game, and they'll join us right here at our media table, and we'll have a little chat with them at the end of the game and get their thoughts on the win. And we're hoping that does happen, obviously.
Absolutely. Well, we have a couple minutes. There's a few more sponsors that I want to give you. Family Dentistry Associates, Dr. Garber, Flair of Country Catering, Laurel Asphalt, Memorial Highway Chevrolet, Mishler Auction Services, Pro Disposal, Freeman Auto Sales and Service, Slovenian Savings and Loan Association, Stadium Pub and Grill, the Boulevard Grill, the Cat Knees Group, Westmont Rexall Drugstore, and Ziggy Sports. Those are our corporate sponsors. And every once in a while, I'll throw in a couple more of those names. We want to be sure to thank those people. They really help keep these programs alive and keep our kids active with all of the different, not only the sporting teams, but teams like our mini-thon and our forensic team and our band and our orchestra. That's
and our
what
cheerleaders.
all our cheerleaders.
You know, I got to give them credit. I mean, they take this cheering at basketball games very seriously. They don't play around. They're out there. They want to win as much as anybody, the cheerleaders.
You know, I little off topic. Our cheer coaching staff had the opportunity to go to Orlando this weekend to support some of our alumni cheerleaders who were cheering for. Michaela Smith was cheering for Ohio State. She won a second place nationally with her stunt partner in a stunt competition who is out of this world. Elio Silas cheers for the University of Oklahoma. Her all-girl team won third place nationally. We had Sophia Kuzmiak is on the University of Delaware team. Melena Boring is on the University of South Florida team. Reagan Phillips is on the Penn State University team. So we had the opportunity to, number one, see a bunch of our girls down at the event, but it was great to be able to support them.
Well, Jeannie, we're about 20 seconds away from making the announcements, national anthem, and announce the starting lineups. What a great atmosphere, a solid crowd on a very cold night. The information board got pictures all over it. We got people in the skybox. Great atmosphere here this evening.
And speaking of the board, thank you, Mr. Tim Hornick, who does all of those for us. He does a great job.
Science banners and noise makers are prohibited. Enjoy your evening. And thank you for choosing to be part of the greatest form of entertainment, high school athletics. Please stand for the sportsmanship prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Strong and faithful God, giver of the fullness of life, as we come together for this contest, we ask that you bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and all gathered here. Keep these young people safe from injury and harm. Instill in them respect for each other. Reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom. Live and reign forever and ever.
Amen.
Ralph, you know what? I spied a very pretty lady up in the stands over there.
Yeah.
Mrs. Ralph is in the house.
She's up there with Mr. Ingram up there in the corner.
Up there.
Little shout out to Bill and Maria. God bless them. Nice group of students showed up tonight. Bedford, some fans weathered the cold weather. They're here. Solid crowd on a tough weather night, any way you look at it. And
with the starting roster for the visiting Bison. Number 21, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson, number 21, Bedford.
Number 2, Quincy Swain.
Quincy Swain, number 2, Bedford.
Number 5, Tristan Roofley.
Tristan Roofley, number 5, Bedford.
Number 0, Cole Taylor.
Oh, we got a 0, Cole Taylor, Bedford.
And number 44, AJ Coots.
AJ Coots, number 44 for Bedford, and that's your starting lineup for the Bedford Bisons.
Taylor, Swain, Wilson, Ruffley, and Kuntz
And
round out
throwing
their
a Bisons.
Bison. Now we're going to have the Crushers starting lineup.
Number 11, Nick Dressick.
Number 4, Brock Beckler.
For Brock Beppler.
Number 35, Mike Bruce.
35, Mike Bruce.
Number 24, Mason Fowl.
Mason Fowl, 24 for the Crushers.
And number 1, Shaquille Ferguson.
Shaquille Ferguson, number 1.
So for the Crushers, we've got Ferguson, Beppler, Dressick, Pruce, and Fowl as your starting lineup. And we're ready to rock and roll here, Jeannie.
Yes, we are.
We're going to have the tip-off. Just curious to see how close we are to the 7:15 start. We're a little bit behind that, but that's okay.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. For Bedford, we have number 44, Kuntz, jumping it up, and against him will be number 35 for Bishop McCort, Mike Pruce. Bedford wins the tip. Back to number 0. That's Cole Taylor at the point for Bedford. Crushers in their tight man-to-man defense. And coach wants to create tempo off of defense, so we're going to see how that all shakes out. The Bedford being very patient right now in their half-court offense.
Oh, got to get them. Oh, nice
Rebound, Foul. Foul has 27 rebounds on the season, Mason Fowl. Crushers in their half-court offense. Bedford playing tight man-to-man. We're seeing man-to-man at both ends of the floor. Beppler, nice pass,
Very
and Beppler gets the layup. 2-0. The Crushers come out in three-quarter court pressure. Ferguson at the top of that pressure. Foul, and Ferguson trying to get the trap. Bedford breaks the press. It gets across the timeline. Foul gets the steal. Foul's going to get the easy layup, 4-0 Crushers, and there it is, controlling the tempo.
Yep.
Crushers in their three-quarter court 1-2-2 pressure defense, and we have a foul, I believe, on that's going to be on
either Beppler or Foul, I would think. 24.
That's on number 24.
Mason Foul.
That's his first, and the team's first, and we'll talk about that if we get the 5. Crushers doing a great job of moving their fate, and Bedford's being very, very patient. We got to travel. That's what that pressure will do, Jeannie. It'll create those turnovers, okay?
And just watching them, I feel like they do best when they play a real pressure game. Our guys. And when they're really putting pressure on the other team.
No, yeah, I get it. Yes, I understand now, yep. Well, that's their game. That's what the coaches are coaching them to do, right?
Yep.
I believe that Mason Foul didn't get it to drop, but he's going to go to the foul line and shoot 2, and the foul is on number 21 for Bedford. That's Jacob Wilson. He's actually their leading scorer with 15.1 points per game. Mason gets the sweet roll on the free throw. Didn't look like it was going to get in, but the touch put it there. Going to go for his second. Puts that one in, and it's 6-0 early in the first quarter. 5 minutes and 57 seconds, and the clock is moving. Crushers, that great job by Pruce, almost gets the steal. Bedford comes back, gets it across half court. And the Crushers right now, they're looking sharp from the defensive end of the floor. They're really controlling tempo as Coach Fowl wanted them to. And they got to get that rebound. Can't give up those second shots.
Boy.
3-pointer short. Can't play behind him. I believe that's going to be Mason Fowle's second foul, and I believe he's going to bring number 10, Angelo Gallucci, onto the floor. He's going to have to give Mason a break. And Coach Fowl had some choice words for the younger Fowl. He's trying to explain to him where he needs to be when that 3-point shot goes up, because he got behind the offensive player from Bedford and then he committed the foul.
Nice,
Shaquille Ferguson takes it coast to coast, and it's 8-2, the Crushers. Bedford really struggling with the pressure defense right now. And, the coach from Bedford, he talked about, Coach Bordy talked about the size differential. And the McCort does have a little bit better size, and we'll see if that plays out during the course of the game.
Yeah, we got a foul. Shaquille Ferguson got a foul. That's our third foul.
Third team foul.
Oh, boy. He was wide open. Takes that up to 5-8-5 Crushers.
Nice drive by Ferguson, and gets the easy bounce pass into Pruce in the lane, and it's 10-5. And Bedford's hanging tough. I mean, the Crushers are putting pressure all over them, and they're hanging into the basketball game. Nice ball movement by the Bison.
Get that rebound. There we go.
Bedford wasn't able to get that second and third shot. Beppler comes up with the rebound. Brock Beppler actually gets a steal on that, and he has 22 steals on the season. He's a tough, tenacious player, Beppler is. Takes it to the hole, and he gets it to go. Nice baseline drive by Beppler. It's 12-5 with 3 minutes and 57 seconds in the first quarter. The clock is moving. Got him triple teamed there. Haven't been able to hit any of their 3-point shots at this point. Bedford, Ferguson takes it to the hole. Can't get it to drop. Gallucci gets the rebound. He can't get it to drop. Gallucci gets another rebound, and he gets it in, and it's 14-5, the Crushers.
Third tries the charm.
And Bedford's going to call a timeout. And Jeannie, I just got a text message from a good friend of mine. This is Brett Smith, the athletic director at Bedford. Great guy and very helpful, helping us get information. And his message to us was, very nice job on the live stream. Well done. And Brett, hope you're still listening, and God bless you, and Happy New Year. And we appreciate the kind words, Brett, and wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. That was awfully nice of you.
So I'm have to think that Coach Pete Bordy is telling his guys, you just got to relax. Don't get caught up in that. They want you to run with them. Don't do that. We want to control tempo just as much as they want to control tempo, but Bedford wants a slower tempo than Bishop McCort.
Oh, you almost got hit.
Whoa, we almost got knocked off over here.
I almost took you out, Ralph. I would have to get Mr. Price to step in for you.
Trust me, he would too.
Our Crusher girls are up 21-8 in Chestnut Ridge. 21-8, our female Crushers.
14-5. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. The Crushers in their half-court offense, and Ferguson tries to drive the baseline and get that wrap-around layup and doesn't get it, but Gallucci follows it up with a rebound, and I believe Gallucci got fouled, and he's going to shoot 2.
I think he's a pretty good shot from the line.
Gallucci is 71% free throw shooter.
And there you go. Not a bad stat. There we go.
17-5, and those are free throws. We've hit 4 out of 4, and those free throws are kind of keeping us from allowing Bedford to be in the game. Bedford being patient. They're down 17-5, but they're being very, very patient in their half-court offense. They don't want to get in a run-and-gun game with the Crushers. From the wing, it's number 2. Swaim fires that up. That's Quincy Swaim. It off the mark. Quincy's averaging 10.1 points per game for the Bison. Ferguson gets a pass over to number 11 for the Crushers. That's Nick Dressick. Nick misses the three-pointer. Gallucci comes up with the loose ball and kicks it back out to Bepler. Bepler over to Ferguson. And the Crushers are setting up their half-court offense at the top of the point.
Wow,
Nick
nice
Dressick.
play. Nice play. 19-5.
Good hustle by Bepler, getting back on defense. What a great sequence right there. Just beautiful, and all started with Bepler getting back on defense and hustling. Hustle does so much for you. And Bedford beats our trapping defense and gets an easy layup, and now we got an official's timeout. We got a young fella that's got to fix up his shoelace and brace there for Bedford. Now Bedford's going to sub some guys in. 44 back on the floor, and that's Kuntz along with number 3. I believe this is the first time we're going to see number 3, Owen Tedrow, 6'3" junior coming off the bench. He's a center.
He's a tall boy.
Yep, brings some height. Looks like he's matching up with Bepler of all things. You know, coaches, look at those matchups. Where's a matchup that we can take advantage of? Good hustle by Bedford. Steps out of bounds, though, and the Crushers are going to get the basketball. Jeannie, I believe you got this one. This is the girls after one.
24-8 after one.
And we thank Mr. DeFazio for sending us that information, and we appreciate that. Helps us out more than you can imagine.
Oh, boy.
Bedford almost throws it away. Crushers have played very hard and very fundamentally sound in this first quarter. Swaim with a big rebound. Kicks it out to number 21. That's Jacob Wilson, and he hits the 3, and Jacob is averaging 15 points a game, and I believe those might be his first points of this game. And now it is 21-10 and 8 seconds, and the Crushers are going to work for the last shot. Bedford, ball goes out of bounds off the Crushers. Bedford is going to have 2 seconds to navigate the floor and get a shot off, and the Crushers are keeping the pressure on. They don't want to make it easy. Number 44, Jacob Wilson, flings a baseball shot up there, but it goes wide left. Jeannie.
All righty then. I was watching our cheerleaders go onto the floor.
Why Go ahead, Jeannie. You're all good.
Now, here's some of our corporate sponsors: Dr. John P. Walker, Family Dentistry, the Laurel Auto Group, Ann Harris Smith Foundation, HF Lens Company, Allegheny Orthodontic Associates, Martella's Pharmacy, McEnany Brothers, Metz Culinary Services, Nico's Restaurant, WJAC TV, Ameriserve Financial, and Game Day Apparel.
I'm trying to get Mr. Smith's attention. He's never one that doesn't want to chat and talk up things that are Bishop McCort proud, okay? But I can't. I don't want to text him. He's up there talking to some fans up there in the skybox. I'm hoping that he'd sneak down there and give us 5 minutes on the stream.
Well, he doesn't like to talk much, so I don't know.
You are making a joke there,
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
not, Jeannie?
that was supposed to be funny, Ralph.
He's the only guy that can carry on a conversation with me, someone on the phone, and someone down the hall at the same time.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
And I mean that as a compliment. I'm not giving him a rough time.
Rushers are keeping the pace, and this is what we said from the beginning they had to do: keep that strong pace.
Got to shoot the ball a little better than that.
Well, that was way off. That was just, I think he hurried the shot, and
Crusher's still playing tough half-court man-to-man defense. Bedford making an effort. They're handling it well. They're trying to be patient. They're trying to get good shots, but they got to hit them.
yeah,
There's a three-pointer by number 3. That's Owen Tedrow. That's off the mark. And
they've had
Mason
a really
Fowl.
hard time connecting with the.
Mason Fowl drives the lane, and that's the end of the first period. It is Bishop McCort 23 and the Bedford Bison 10. Basket's good. Now, that's the end of the quarter, is it not?
No, we ended the quarter a while ago, Ralph. We're 7 minutes left in the second.
Holy,
where you been?
Where am I been hiding here?
Hey, and I just want to give.
I actually got confused when I looked at the 7 minutes on the clock, okay? Because I'm thinking Mason Fowl's got to go to the foul line here and shoot this because he got fouled. So he has a chance to make a conventional foul shot. I know Mr. Smith just stepped in here, and just be patient with us, Mr. Smith. We're going to get to you in just a second, my good friend.
Hey, Ralph, I just want to give you an update on our girls. The Crusher girls are up 34-8 in Chestnut Ridge. So it looks like they have a commanding lead.
Well, Mr. Smith, while the basketball game is going on here, the Crushers are looking pretty good tonight. They're on a roll the last 5 games.
On all fronts, they're looking all right. On the boys basketball front, the girls basketball front, things are rolling, that's for sure.
And tomorrow night, we've got a big stream here right from the Bradley Center. Our wrestling team, which it would take us an hour to get all their accolades in. They're going to take on Forest Hills at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah, probably the biggest match we've had here in the history of our program here in the Crusher Kingdom. We're going to have tomorrow night, so we're excited for that.
Oh, well, Coach, some other things may be happening around the schoolhouse that might be of interest to our listeners.
Well, we have Catholic School Week kicking in here in 2 weeks, and we're excited about that. We have a lot of positive things going with that in regards to an open house here. I think it's the
Thursday, January 25th.
The 25th.
From 5 o'clock until 7, I believe, or
from 5:30
to 7:30, something like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone is welcome to attend that. That's going to be a really nice night to see the school. If you know anyone that is interested in coming to Bishop McCort, that's the night to bring them out.
Yeah, we've had a ton of interest over the last few months of people touring the school and checking things out here. And on that front, things are very, very exciting.
And you know what? Catholic Schools Week is not only a time for us to showcase our school, but it's also a really fun time for our students, too, because we celebrate the Catholic education they're receiving. So not only do we have the open house, but we bring our elementary for a pep rally. We're doing on February 2nd. We are going to be at the hockey game down at this First Summit Arena. They're going to have a family fun night, and it should be a ton of fun.
Well, Mr. Smith, I'm glad that you stopped by and you chatted with us and gave some information to our listeners. You're welcome to stay with us the whole way. Why don't you call the rest of this quarter, Mr.
I'm
Smith?
good. I'm good. I like basketball, but calling that's your game, not mine. You and Jeannie do a mighty fine job of that. And I got to tell you, we really enjoy the whole Crusher Sports Network thing that we've started this year. It's a great opportunity to showcase our kids in our school. And Ralph, you and Jeannie have done a tremendous job with this in its first year. And we're just getting started with this thing. It's been a great addition to our school.
Sky's the limit, brother. Hey, there are 4 minutes and 31 seconds. The clock is moving in the second quarter, and the Crushers are up 32-18. Coach Smith, the other night, you might not believe this, and we'll get the picture to you, but right in that corner across from the gym on the information board, there were 4 athletic directors at Bishop McCort, and we took a picture.
That's awesome.
Me and Franny Zima
Yes,
and Mr. Bako and Mr. DeFazio.
That's a great group of guys right there. Great group of professional people.
Picture for all time, right?
That's a big picture of trouble right there.
Yeah, some people may say so, but I tell you what, that's a great group of outstanding professionals that have dedicated a lot to our school and appreciative to their service to our school. And we're very proud of that bunch.
Well, for our listeners, Mr. Denhart, our guidance counselor, will be joining us at halftime. He's going to be talking about Be Kind Night, the Thon evening that we're having, and Thon's going to be starting up now, and so he's going to be our halftime guest. And Mr. Smith, thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate it very much.
Yeah, real quick, Ralph, before I move on to heading back up to the press box and visiting with some folks, I just want to tell you that over the weekend here, we use the phrase "witness the difference" here at our school, and I as a parent and as the CAO of the school, witnessed the difference in Orlando, Florida. I was down there watching my girl took place in the cheerleading championships down there, and watching the competition take place. And she was down there spinning around doing her thing and took second place in her national stunt routine. But the thing that impressed me the most,
congratulations to her.
Yeah, she did a great job. But none of that's possible without this school. And none of that's possible without the coaches here. And I just want to say, when we talk about witnessing the difference, when you turn around and you see 8 cheer coaches sitting beside you on their own dime, flew to Orlando to cheer on the girls from Bishop McCort, man, that's something special.
Well, and earlier in the stream, Mr. Smith, we went through all the girls who were there for their competing for their respective universities and colleges.
Yeah, yep. So not only was I a proud parent, I was also a very proud professional here at Bishop McCort because of the support that those girls got, and I'm very much appreciative of everything that those coaches do for those kids. And that's the things that people don't see. But when you go to an event like that, that's where you really witness the difference with our school. So with that being said, you guys have a great evening.
Well, thank you.
We really appreciate all you do for everybody here.
Thanks, Coach Smith. Hey, the Bedford Bison is hanging tough. The Crushers have 37 and Bedford has 27. They're down 10 and they're hanging in there. And while we were talking to Coach Smith, Jeannie, I noticed that Bedford kind of controlled the tempo and they got back in the game. And now McCourt's got to reestablish themselves a little bit.
And you know what, Ralph? We talked about this at the beginning before the game started. Bedford Sports, they play till the end and they will give it all they've got. So there's no sure win with them, no matter how far ahead you are. They're going to fight hard. So, you can't give an inch because it's going to come back. And I do need to correct an error. That hockey game is February 1st. Thursday, February 1st, we will have Catholic Schools Week Family Fun Night at the First Summit Arena. And I don't think we have a stream that night, Ralph.
No,
it's just a family fun night for our people.
And for our listeners,
right.
We'll be streaming wrestling again tomorrow, and we'll go through all this stuff again so you can write it down or put it on your calendar or put it in your phone if it's something that you'd like to get involved with or be part of. 1 minute and 32 seconds left before half. The Crushers 39, the Bison 27, and you got to give Bedford a lot of credit, and you got to give Coach Pete Bordy a lot of credit because Bedford is not going away. They're going to play right to the end, and they're going to make a ball game out of this. Crushers still playing man to man. Great job by
Nice
Gallucci overplaying the
Gallucci,
pass
nice.
and getting the steal.
Yep.
Doesn't have the numbers, pulls it out. Smart play by Gallucci. Bepler over to Gallucci. Great
Here we
drive by Nick Dresick, number 11. He's actually the leading scorer for the Crushers with 143 points and 11 points per game.
We've got about 35 seconds left in this half. 41-27, Bishop McCort.
"22 seconds, 21. Looks like the Bison is working for the last shot here. Swaim from the corner shoots the three, and he hits it. 41-30. 12 seconds, and I believe the Crushers obviously will work for one shot. They're up by 11, 41-30.
Oh my!
Where did this quarter go? Where did this half go?
I know, it went really fast.
And I had a one of them moments where, like, holy cow, we're already in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be halftime.
That was a foul on Nick Dresick. That's his first in this quarter.
So now Bedford is down 11. They have the ball with 5.8 seconds, and Dresick putting on a little bit of pressure on the ball. And last shot by Bedford, they fire up a three, and it's off the mark. And at the half, Crushers 41 and the Bison 30. And Mr. Denhart's going to be making his way over here, and we're going to be chatting up with him here in just a little bit.
Hey, I have an updated score from the girls' game at Chestnut Ridge. 44-18. 44-18. Our Crushers are in the lead.
Well, good for the girls, and if they can cap it off and our boys can cap it off tonight, then all of our basketball teams, junior high, JV, and varsity, will have pulled off some victories here this evening. And we're going to get Mr. Denhart settled in here on a headset. I've been waiting to get him on this stream, Jeannie. Let me tell you, okay?
Well, you know what? He's been anxiously awaiting to get on this stream.
Oh, yeah.
I can see it in his eyes every day. He says, I wish they'd ask me.
Yeah, that's what I love, to be the center of attention.
Mr. Denhart, before we're going to welcome you on the stream. You're part of the dream now. You're part of the dream team, the
That's
stream
fantastic.
team. Yeah,
Couldn't ask for anything more.
it's like being in a dream, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Well, Mr. Denhart is the Bishop McCort Catholic High School guidance counselor. He's a 1994 McCort graduate. He got a master's in education from Indiana University of Pennsylvania. He's in charge of Crusher guidance, and some of the goals that our Crusher guidance department have is, they academic development, career development, personal and social development, character development. And Rich, you do a great job with the curriculum here, but I really enjoy watching your interaction with the kids because you care more than just about their grades.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big part of everything we do here at McCort is to make sure that we know the kids, have personal relationships with the kids, and understand what they want and they need. I mean, our academic curriculum is very individualized. We try to meet their needs academically and put them in classes that are important to them. But at the same time, we understand it's important to know them as a person. And honestly, of all the academic accomplishments that they could have, coming out of Bishop McCort with good character and integrity and a Christ-centered approach is probably one of the most important things we could provide.
Absolutely.
Amen to that, Mr. Denhart. Now, there's some announcements going on, and our people that are watching the stream are seeing what's happening there. And the green shirts and Be Kind, can you kind of tell us what's happening with that, and so our listeners understand?
Sure, it's a big initiative that we have tonight, sort of a cooperative initiative between one of our memorial activities this year, the Be Kind movement, and the T-shirts and the bracelets we were selling are honoring one of our classmates that we lost too soon this year here in the class of 2024, Gavin Price. We lost the young man too early. And we try to remember him and honor him. And one of the ways we do that is through this Be Kind initiative. And one of the things that Gavin loved more than anything else was the mini-thon event that we hold here. And he was a big part of it in all the years that he was here. And he was a big part of making sure that we had good events, and we raised awareness, and we worked towards Four Diamonds and raising money and awareness for pediatric cancer.
Well, Mr. Denhart, that's as good as it gets. I don't know how else to tell you. You know, that's everything considered. That's as good as it gets.
Well, I have to tell you too, the great thing about Minithon, and
And we're going to talk more about that in
Mr.
just a second.
Mr. Denhart definitely um, guides the initiative, but really the students are the ones that pull it together, and they're the ones that have the heart that make it a success every year, and it has continued to grow year after year after year.
So tell us about Minithon, Mr.
Sure.
Denhart.
Minithon is an initiative to raise money and awareness for the Four Diamonds Foundation, which is connected with the Penn State Thon that everybody, at least everybody in Pennsylvania knows about. It's all towards families that are going through the battle of cancer, fighting pediatric cancer. And Four Diamonds does a great job of covering all the costs, treatment, care, staying. They take care of families from top to bottom when they are dealing with that fight. It's hard enough to realize and to hear that your child has cancer, but to deal with the financial side of it is even more difficult. And Four Diamonds takes care of that. So Minithon moved high schools. There's 90,000, I believe, high schools nationwide that take part in Minithons, and it's just making sure for a couple months that we raise money and awareness, and at the end of that Minithon fundraising months, we have a big event, a 12-hour up all night dance-a-thon, activity-a-thon. We eat, we drink soda and water, and keep ourselves hydrated, and make sure that we're getting we have intramurals and of course dancing, and it's just a big school event. It's one of those things we really make sure that we get as much of the school community involved, and every kid has to raise a certain amount themselves. And one of the big things we did last year is have half of our fund was student fundraising. So half of the 48,000 that we raised for pediatric cancer last year came from personal student donor drives.
That's awesome.
And yeah, so it's students taking ownership in that part of it, but on the other side of it, it's like Jeannie was saying, it's a student-run event. So these kids are not only taking part in doing this, but they're learning leadership skills, they're learning accounting skills, they're planning events, they're planning menus, they're getting other kids involved, they're in committees and forming committees and having meetings and groups and talking about what they need to do and what they need to accomplish. It's communication skills. And then we reach out to the community, and that's one of the best parts about Minithon is we've really gotten so much support from small businesses and local organizations and stuff like that that help push us through that other side, that help us reach our goal.
Now, do you have a goal? Do you have a?
Again, every year we beat our goal. This year it's $50,000. We started Minithon in 2015, and up to this point we've raised over $227,000 for.
God bless you, brother. God bless you. Now, what if somebody just wanted to give to Minithon?
Well, there's a couple ways you can give. You can find tonight everything that we hope to give. It goes to our donor drive, and you can find our donor drive on our Facebook page. That's at Bishop McCort Minithon. We have an Instagram page at Bishop McCort Minithon, and on Twitter X we have at McCort Minithon. You can always go to our website or call the school. You can donate specifically to a student. Tonight we're hoping everybody donates in Gavin's name. We have a Gavin Price Memorial Foundation that you can donate directly to him, and all that money goes under his name towards Bishop McCort Minithon. You can be a sponsor, an event sponsor. You can provide any food and other things that we need during that time, but just contact the school. I've got great student leadership. They'll get back to you and help you get involved one way or the other.
I gotta ask you one question, and I hope I'm not off the mark here. Okay. But the Shamrocks.
The Shamrocks? Am I a St. Pat's Shamrock?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking me? Absolutely.
That's all part of.
The Shamrocks here?
Yeah. No, like when they put the Shamrocks in your yard.
Well, okay. Well, in March we'll have a fundraiser. I'm sorry, I got lost there. Listen, Ralph, I
Listen,
grew up,
I got lost at the end of the first quarter,
grew
so
up-
don't feel bad.
I grew up a St. Pat's kid. I'm a Moxham kid. I went to Catholic school at St. Patrick's, so I'm a Shamrock. So you say
Oh, there you
Shamrock,
go. He's
I
thinking
think about
St.
that
Pat's.
part of it.
I will tell
So-
you, Ralph, every year I try to get to Minithon. And what a great time. Now, unlike Rich, I'm not there until the morning. I have an early bedtime, but the kids have so much fun, and it's fun just going to watch them.
Oh yeah, no, they have
It's
a
a
great
great
event.
night. It's a great
yeah,
night for a great cause.
it really
Rich,
is.
I didn't know you 4 years ago. I met you. We've become good friends, and we appreciate everything you do for Bishop McCort Catholic High School. And God bless you, and keep up the great work.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Take care,
Thank
buddy.
you.
All right. So now we're going to bring our prognosticators in. I know it's not Groundhog Day yet, okay, but Ian is going to join us here on the stream, and Jeannie and Ian are going to take the place of the two coaches here
I love
this
being
evening.
a basketball coach. And who am I coaching tonight?
Jeannie, you're the head coach at Bedford.
All right.
What is your message to the team at halftime?
My message is to the team is we've got to get more control of the game. We have to make these shots drop. Like where they're making the shots, they're just not going in. So we got to clear the basket and get the game going. Really, they're playing hard. I give them that, but they just have to drop.
Ian, you're the head coach at Bishop McCort. What was your message to the team at halftime?
Hey, I would tell them to come out with the same intensity they started the first half with and close out on those open threes.
It's short and sweet with Ian
I
here.
know, right?
Look
usually,
at that. God.
Usually he does a whole dissertation.
Thanks, Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
Well, we've started the third quarter, 41-30. The Crushers are in the lead, and Bedford has the possession in their half-court offense. Swaim drives the lane. Great defense. I'll tell you what, Brock Beppler has been playing great defense
He
tonight.
sure has.
And he's been just cutting off the passing lanes and hustling back on defense. And I got to give Brock a lot of credit and a lot of hustle here at being a catalyst this evening as he brings the ball up the court.
Well, I'm going to reiterate, we just have to keep this intensity because this Bedford team's not going to quit. And God bless them. They play hard, and
Crushers just want to control that tempo, and for a bit there, Bedford controlled tempo, got back in the game, and the Crushers want to reestablish that up and down game a little bit. They don't want to slow down kind of game. Coach Fowl wants them running up and down the floor. Shot goes up, rims out. Ferguson gets the rebounds, finds Fowl. Fowl stops and shoots a jumper. 45-30 Crushers. Coach Denhart, that was a great team. Just a great guy. Does a great job. Yeah,
he's a great guy, and and he works very hard with these students. This is a great program. Yeah, I like I said, I always come for Minithon, and I'd stay for a couple hours. But God bless these young people that are there. They're there all night.
Bedford now in their half-court offense. Crushers all over Swaim. Swaim gets it off the 21.
He's having a hard
off the
time
mark.
dropping them tonight.
You know, that was one of the keys of the game from the Bedford head coach, being able to put the ball in the basket, scoring points. They've struggled at times with that through the course of the year.
But they've been open. It just seems to, and it's hitting the rim. It's just not.
Swaim,
except that one did.
Swaim knocks down the three and cuts the Crusher lead to 12.
Again, like I said, they're going to work hard till the very last second.
Dresick shoots the three from the right wing, and he drops it down. And now we got another situation where young Bedford players got to get that ankle brace taken care of a little bit. Shoelaces, ankle braces. I don't know what to tell you about all that, but got to do what you got to do, and you got to be safe. Bedford breaks the pressure. Swaim drives the lane, but Foul ties him up. It's a jump ball. The arrow goes to the Crushers, and when they do break our pressure and get in that half-court offense, then that's the tempo they want. We want to get steals. We want to get easy baskets off of that. And so there's different philosophies in tempo here this evening. And we've got a foul, I believe, on the floor by number 5 for Bedford. And that's Tristan Ruffley. And that's the first team foul, and that's his first foul. Crushers taking it out under their basket. Over the top pass to Ferguson. Ferguson to Bepler. Bepler directing traffic. Into the high post to Foul. Foul puts it on the floor, takes it to the hole, and gets a layup. Great job by Mason Foul.
That circled the rim.
Bedford's got to collapse. They got to help out on that. Bedford very patient breaking this pressure. Crushers hustling, trying to get traps, trying to steal that second pass, but Bedford does a nice job breaking the pressure. Swaim takes it to the hole, throws it inside. The pass does not connect, but the Crushers knock it out of bounds.
Oh, that's a long one.
Long three. NBA three, doesn't drop. Dresic pushes it up the floor. Looking, he had Mike Pruce just a little too high, and they both knew it. The connection was there, but the pass was just way too high, okay? Pressure's in there, 1-2-2. Well, right now they're in the 2-2-1. Three-quarter court pressure. Bedford breaks the pressure. They're in their half-court offense.
Oh.
Bepler almost gets the steal, and Cole Taylor, he gets it back, but steps on the half-court line, and therefore it's backcourt, and possession goes to Bishop McCort. 50-33, the Crushers in the lead, 4 minutes and 8 seconds on a moving clock in the third quarter. Great pass by Bepler inside to Mike Pruce. It doesn't get any prettier than that. Mike Pruce has 111 points on the season. He comes into the game with an 8.5 point per game average, and he's shooting 55% on his 2-point shots, that Michael Pruce. Crushers up 19. Dresic takes it the length of the floor and puts a layup in, 54-33, and Bedford's going to get a timeout. And the Crushers have controlled tempo and have controlled the game, and they've busted out to a 21-point lead.
See, Ralph, I told you that was the key to the game. Once again, I'm correct.
You're on it, Jeannie. You're on it. I'm giving you 100% to this point. We'll see how it finishes out.
You know, one time I was on a flight to Colorado and actually shared a seat, not in the same row as Jamie Dixon when he was coaching Pitt.
Yes.
And we were talking, and I said, well, you know, I'm a coach, too.
Well, you are.
I know, right?
You are.
Right? And my friend Dave said, why in the world would you say that to him?
Well, did he ask what sport?
Well, he did. And we talked about Johnstown, and he was a wonderful guy. And, you know, the good thing is when he started watching game film on his computer, I didn't talk to him then.
Smart.
I probably could have given him some points. Now, you don't want to do that.
Well, yeah, you probably could have given him some pointers. I'm sure you could have. Well, this is a big 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Either Bedford's going to fight back into this thing, or the Crushers are going to extend this lead, and then the fourth quarter could get very interesting for the Bison.
I got a new score from our girls. 52-22. Bishop McCort Crushers holding the lead, I should say.
Great trap by the Crushers, but Bedford's able to break it, and they get it inside to number 5, and he gets the easy layup. Nice job by Bedford moving the ball around and getting it to Tristan roughly. Tristan is a 6'2" senior forward, averaging 6.7 points per game for the Bison. Crushers being patient in their half-court offense. Bepler takes it to the hole, can't get it to drop. Bedford going the other way. Bedford slows it down. They get it across the half court in Swaim's hand on the left wing. Back to their point guard, Cole Taylor, number 0, averaging 3 assists per game for the Bison. Mason thought maybe there should have been a foul there, but he didn't get the call he wanted. Mason foul. Number 21 for Bedford off the mark on a 3-point shot. Gallucci gets the rebound.
Jacob Wilson.
Dresic finds Pruce. Oh my goodness gracious. Pruce just battling in there and gets the basket. I got to give number 5 a lot of credit for Bedford, Tristan Ruffley, with the block on Pruce, but Pruce never gave up on it. Pruce just been playing really well here in these last couple of weeks. Number 44.
AJ Kuntz.
That's AJ Kuntz, who gets the easy basket, the junior center for the Bison, and Beppler now at the point. Nice rebound by number 44, AJ Kuntz. He's the leading rebounder for Bedford, averaging 4.7 rebounds per game. Swaim, nice easy pass into Kuntz. Kuntz gets the easy layup, and Bedford not going away easy.
No,
56 to 39.
We never expected them to. We'll have a game here till the last minute.
Great drive by Beppler, and takes it to the basket. Very quietly, Beppler having a really nice game tonight. 58-39, up 19 the Crushers are. Bedford has the ball with 43 seconds left before the end of the third quarter. Swaim fires up a 3.
Ooh.
Kuntz gets the rebound. I think we're going to get a kick, and Bedford's going to get the ball out of bounds underneath their offensive basket, right in front of our student section with all those green shirts on down there.
There's a lot of green over there. There's a lot of green.
I'm surprised Mr. Bako isn't making them sit up there a little bit more, all them feet on the floor down there.
I see a lot of our wrestling boys over there supporting the basketball team tonight.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Nice turnout by our students this evening, supporting Be Kind Night and Mini-Thon Night.
Oh, boy.
Gallucci battling for the basketball. Caden Dudenak into the ball game for the Crushers.
He pulls a foul. Nick Dresic pulled a foul. He's gonna get to shoot.
So Dresic's going to go to the foul line.
And he may be shooting. Well, he may be shooting 3. I think he got fouled in the 3-point line. Is that possible?
It's highly possible. Yep, you're absolutely correct, because they just gave that he has 2 more shots. So he got fouled behind the arc, and so it didn't go in. So he's actually going to shoot 3, and he hits the first 2.
He's a good foul shot, no doubt about it.
Nick Dresic, he's the leading free throw shooter on the team with a 77% free throw average, which is good, but coaches always want it to be better. That's why you coach. Coming into the game for the Crushers, Brent Schmidt coming into the game, and Dresic's going to take a seat. Bedford throws the ball away with 1 second left in the third quarter, and the Crushers are going to get it out. And Coach Fowl brings Dresic back on the floor, and Pruce is going to leave, and then number 33 is going to come in, Jeremiah Taylor coming in, and Brock Bettler's going to sit. Couldn't have done it any better. You had to catch it and throw it. You would like to get something a little bit closer, but the 3-pointer's off the mark, and at the end of the third quarter, it's Bishop McCort 61, Bedford 39. The Crushers extending their lead to 22, and our Crusher cheerleaders out on the floor.
And we have a score from our Chestnut Ridge game. We are now at 59-24. 59-24 Crusher girls leading the Chestnut Ridge Lions.
And Mr. Denhart talked about the faith aspect of Bishop McCort Catholic High School and him attending Catholic school as well. And I want to give a shout out to our campus ministry team, the 4Bs, belonging, becoming, believing, and beyonding. Mrs. Rivetti and Father Crookston and Chris Schumacher, Dylan Dorian, Nicole Fratrich, Morgan Casto, Tim Hornick, Mike Bako, and the entire school and the administrative team, all part of the campus ministry effort to get our students to think about their faith and having a relationship with Jesus Christ. So,
a wonderful job they do, I have to tell you. I just across the Little Highlands, I know that one Lexi Regula, who helps us out over here, went over to see the Johnstown game. Johnstown was playing State College, and Johnstown's ahead 48-25 with a minute left in the third.
That's a huge win for the Trojans, and a big feather in the cap to the LHAC as well, the Lower Highlands Athletic Conference, taking on one of the larger schools in the state of Pennsylvania. Pretty much have starters on the floor for Bedford, and the one starter not on the floor but sees a lot of playing time is Caden Dudenak for the Crushers, number 3. Speaking of that, Dudenak was going to fire up a 3 but had a second thought about that. Crushers moving in their offense, trying to open up some scenes. Great drive by Beppler and a pass to Michael Prus, and Beppler having just a great basketball game here this evening.
I actually just sent his mother a text because she's in Chestnut Ridge watching his sister play.
Now I'm just wondering, Mr. Beppler, he's up in the skybox.
The parents that have girls on the girls team are watching the girls team up above.
Well, our good friend Father Crookston, who is the chaplain here at Bishop McCort, says he's listening to the stream in Palm Beach, and
lucky him.
As far as he's concerned, the contest seems decided. Well, Father Crookston, we like your positive thinking, and God bless you, and enjoy yourself, and we can't wait for you to get back. I miss our chats. You take care, Father, and keep rooting for those Crushers.
Yeah, Bedford's had a lot of missed opportunities. They're just having a hard time getting the ball in the net.
And that was, like I said, that was one of the keys for the Bedford head coach is that, we struggle at times putting the ball in the basket, and we got to do a better job of that.
Hard playing team, though. I give them kudos.
Bedford is a well-coached bunch, and Pete Bordy, the head coach, class act along with his coaching staff, and he coaches his team hard and coaches them to the end all the time. Nice drive to the basket by Cole Taylor, but he can't get it to drop at number 44. AJ Kuntz gets it to drop, and 65-43, 5:38 with a moving clock in the fourth quarter. Crushers up 22. Ferguson on the right wing, back to Foul. Foul puts it on the floor, looking for an opening. Back out to Beppler at the top of the key. Beppler to Foul. Foul looking for an opening to take it to the basket, and there goes Dudenak. Dudenak throws up a little running one right-hander, and a great job by Dudenak. Nice play, nice touch.
We have 5 minutes left in the fourth period. 67-43, Bishop McCort. There we go. They had one drop.
67-45.
And answered. Caden Dudenak.
Caden Dudenak, 2 baskets in a row with the answer to the Bison basket. Bedford just staying fundamental. Bedford just playing hard, just hanging in there. trying to run their offense and get themselves a basket. Swaim in the corner to number 0, Cole Taylor, and Cole Taylor hits the three.
He throws a three. Again, this is what I've been saying the whole game. Don't ever take your eye off them. I know that we're ahead by quite a bit at this time, but I'm just impressed at the intensity that they can continue to play in. That's awesome.
I think Bedford has that reputation. And
I agree with
I think
you.
it's a reputation well deserved. They're going to give you everything they can, no matter how good, bad, or indifferent they might be. And Coach Fowl subbing Gallucci and Dressick back in the game for Pruce and Bepler. Nice inbounds to, oh goodness gracious, what a great block there by A.J. Kuntz for Bedford.
Watch that. That was a block. I think it was on Mason Fowl. Yep.
That might be
That's
Mason's
his
third.
That's his third.
I think Coach Fowl at this point is just going to let him finish out the game or sub here in just a bit. (69-48), 3:45. Taylor was trying to take the three-point shot from the corner, and Shaquille Ferguson gets a piece of the ball and blocks it away, and the Crushers come up with it. Now they're in their half-court offense, and Coach Fowl is telling them what to run over there. Telling them to be patient, run the offense, run the set. Crushers, Gallucci fights hard for the second shot, but he doesn't get it to drop off the rebound, and he's going to go to the line shooting 2. Angelo Gallucci is a 44% shooter, 2-point shooter from the floor, and he's a 70% free throw shooter. And Gallucci, as the sixth man, just really comes off the bench and just brings a lot of energy into the basketball game, and gives you everything he's got all the time.
Good athlete, that's for sure. There we go.
Gallucci got them both.
71-48.
And Bedford, you haven't seen them do that. I mean, they are very consistent running their offense. They make good passes, but they throw that one away. A little miscommunication by the Bisons that time. Crushers inbounded 309, 308, 307, 71-48. I believe we can honestly say the Crushers will hang on and win this one. Nice drive by Nick Dressick, but he can't get it to drop.
Looks like the Bison are going to do a big switcheroo here. They have a lot of people waiting to get on.
Gallucci gets the rebound, gets it up to Dressick. Dressick,
nice.
Great pass to Shaquille Ferguson, and I got a funny feeling that both coaches are going to unload their benches and bring new guys into the ball game. Can you get all those Crushers there, Jeannie, that are coming in for?
I sure can. I see. Well, they're all in a big huddle now.
Yeah, so we'll get them.
But I do see Redkowski. I believe that Eli Zadney is one. I believe
Nick Pruce is going to come in the game.
Mike's little
Brent
brother.
Schmidt's going to come into the game.
Yep. And it looks like, see, we got here
21. We have Maddox Laugard.
Yeah. So that's who it's.
And also number 2,
Brent Schmidt.
Adam Redkowski.
Yeah, and Brent Schmidt.
Yep. And so those are the 5 Crushers on the floor now.
They had those 5 had a really good JV game. So
yeah, and Bedford, now you got both second groups playing against each other. Class act by both coaches to do that. The game's over. Give these guys a chance to play. These guys got to get better too.
Oh yeah.
Bedford second group working it around. 2 minutes left in the basketball game. Bedford being very patient. These young guys doing a nice job. Oh, Brett Schmidt. I'm not sure it's a complete dunk, but it was almost a dunk. Let's put it that way, okay? 75-48, and Bedford's going to call a timeout. They're going to get some more of their guys on the floor as well, and Crushers are giving Schmidt a nice welcome there on that timeout, and Bedford's going to get the rest of their guys in the ball game. Well, we have 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the game, and we've got some of the younger guys and some of the second line guys on the floor going to play this thing out. 75-48, the Crushers in the lead. Guys getting after each other now up and down the floor here as we finish out the last minute of this basketball game. And a three-point shot by number 33, Jeremiah Taylor, a junior guard, hits that three-pointer, 77-48, 33 seconds, 32 seconds. And the Crushers are going to go to 8-6 on the season, winning 5 of their last 6 basketball games, and Bedford will drop to 3-11. But, you know, the Crushers just fundamentally sound tonight. You just didn't see them making a lot of mistakes. They played as a team. It's quite obvious that the coaches are at them moving in the right direction fundamentally, and as well as the X's and O's that they want to execute during the basketball game. So we got to give Coach Fowle and his staff a lot of credit as well. Jerry Murphy, Jose Cruz, and Connor Schroyer, assistant coaches for the Crushers.
Final score here at the Bradley Center, visiting Bedford Bison 48, your Bishop McCort Crimson Crushers 77. Let's give these two teams a round of applause for a great game.
I have the final score from our girls' game. The Bishop McCort Crushers 66, and the Chestnut Ridge Lions 28. So our Crusher girls with a win.
What a class act by our boys basketball team coming over, and Kevin Price is here supporting, Be Kind Night, and they all come over to say hello to him and wish him well, and we appreciate that very much, okay? And it's that time. It's the end of the basketball game, and we're going to welcome senior guard Brock Bepler, number 4, to the stream. Brock, congratulations. Won 5 of the last 6.
Yeah, we're getting hot here.
Getting hot, huh?
Yeah. Great play, both offensive and defensively. The pressure was just amazing, and I think that was the key. It was a fast-paced, high-pressure game.
Yeah. Now, you guys, from talking to Coach Fowle, wanted to control tempo. You know, we didn't want to play Bedford's tempo. Do you feel that we accomplished that tonight?
Yeah, I think we played really fast tonight and got them out of their rhythm.
Brock, I was very impressed with your defense, getting back on defense, getting some steals, making some things happen, okay? Is that something that you like to do? You pride yourself on playing good defense?
Yeah, it's definitely something I take pride in. I think that's a big part of my game is defense, taking down the other guy's best player.
Well, yeah, I see. You always seem to draw the best guy.
Yeah.
How lucky can a guy
But
get,
you know
huh?
what? How great it is that Coach Fowl has the confidence in you to put you in that position. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The other thing that I was very impressed with tonight is like you're driving to the basket and you're finding guys open in the low post. They come to you and you find them open. I thought you did a nice job with that tonight.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think you even made a layup tonight, didn't you?
I made a few. Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph, you made a few.
Well, Brock, we have to give you a little bit of a rough time, don't we?
Yeah. I know.
Jeannie, you got any questions?
No,
for me?
I think I'm really excited. Tyrone on Friday night. They've got a good team. It's going to be tough.
Yep.
I can't imagine if you come out with the same intensity, it'll be another great night for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a good challenge on Friday.
Well, Brock, we're very impressed with the way you played this evening, and you're our crusher of the game. And God bless you and enjoy this one. But let's get ready for the next one, right?
All right. Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you, Mr.
Well,
DeMarco.
thanks.
Thanks, buddy. We
Bye-bye.
appreciate you joining us, man.
Yep.
All right, Ralph. Another one under the belt.
Another one under the belt. Ian, throw that headset on there. Come on. So, Ian, you were the coach of the Crushers at halftime. You got them ignited, brother, didn't you?
Oh, I mean, they did exactly what I asked for. Come out with that intensity. You saw that lead balloon from, what was it, 11 at half, all the way up into the 20s. Didn't look back from there.
Well, Ian, I wanted to get you back on because I want to thank you for all the people don't realize all that you do right behind us and make it happen.
Goodness.
And we want to thank you for that.
Hey,
Thanks,
I appreciate
Ian.
it.
We appreciate you.
Hey, like you said, it's the dream team, the stream team.
There you go, brother. What's happening?
And we'll be back tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night,
We'll on the air at 6:40. Wrestling will start at 7. We expect a packed house here as the Crusher wrestling team takes on the Forest Hills Rangers, one of the premier wrestling programs in the area. So that should be some good stuff tomorrow night.
Yep,
Sounds
can't
good.
wait.
Thanks so much, Ralph. I will see you tomorrow night here for that game, and it's a 7 o'clock, so I imagine we will be on the air at 6:40. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right.
Thanks,
tune
guys.
in at
Good
that
night,
time.
everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Safe travels. Have a great evening, and thanks for joining us on the Crushers Sports Network.